Hi guys, I'm out in the dome just real quick. It's a little after 4 and I'm actually working on seeds inside the house where it's a little warmer, and most of the seeds that I start this time of year anyhow need warmer soil to germinate, and I let them get a little taller, a little bigger indoors, get a head start before bringing them out in the dome. And once it's time that the seed is ready to come out here anyhow, it is warm in here and they'll do great. So that's what I've been up to. I feel kind of bad. I've been slacking on my video sharing and blogging just because I've been so busy working on my health and working on just getting organized and ready for the new growing season. I'm super excited about this year. I hope you are too. There are so many great new plants and trees and herbs and things like that out there for home gardeners to grow. It's just a really great time to be alive. It really is. Even if you're new to gardening, it's perfect because you literally cannot fail. You can't fail. You can't. All right, so I thought it would be a good time anyhow to bring the camera out here with me and just do a little recording. First of all, because it's been a while since I did a video. I've just been so busy and we've got a lot going on, so I hope you forgive me and understand. Second of all, I thought it'd be a good time to show what the dome is like when it's not a sunny day in February. Well, now we're in March, beginning of March. And hey buddy likes hanging out here, even though it looks like the air temperature might be right around 60 we're actually getting close. What is it now? An hour and a half, 2 hours before sunset, and the sun literally has not been out at all today. The cool thing about greenhouses like this, with this, like, it's like it infuses those sun rays that do get in, but it definitely pulls in as much light as possible, which is really cool. Everything looks really good as far as the plants go, and I'll show a few pictures in here of everything. The one thing I've noticed, and I did a little searching about this because I've had this happen in the past where my oh buddy, bye. Buddy, you want to play, huh? I did a little searching because a few of the plants, like specifically my hen and chicks, they get real lanky and stretchy and long, and that's because they are trying to reach for the light. I did notice a few of them I had tucked under for the winter in a few shelving units close together, and the reason I did that is so they would stay warm, kind of, you know, warmer together naturally. And that worked. But then once it gets to be this time of year where it's getting a little warmer in the dome and the plants like to start, growing, taking off for their spring, with their spring growth, you're going to have to move things like hen and chicks or other succulents that really like the sunshine, just so they don't get lanky. I call it lanky. You know, they're kind of long and stretchy, like, you know, the picture here. And yeah. So that's what's going on with that. My biggest downfall over the years, and the reason I lose a lot of things in the greenhouse or dome here, is because I go a little crazy with the watering. I love watering plants. On a sunny day, it is so much fun to be out here, and it's warm and you can have your t-shirt on, and you may be coming in from snowy conditions out here to a warm tropical place, and it's so easy to grab that hose and just have fun water and everything and whatnot. And you may think, you know, when you look at something, it might look a little droopy because it's not used to this, you know, the warmth and the sun that's coming in. Even though that sun is filtered, it's still really warm. And here, one moment. Ferns, my ferns. Hi. This is literally the first year I have had great success with my ferns, and I think it's just a Boston fern, pretty sure. Last year I want to say it may have been in the spring, I actually found some of the little seeds that will grow at the bottom of your container if you winter over ferns, specifically the Boston fern. And I took a couple of those seeds and I put them in a container, and they took off last early spring. And I've kind of left them in here, let them baby even over the really warm, it gets really hot in here actually in the summertime, and those ferns just loved it. Now I know you folks who are in the warmer climates, the warmer states like Florida and Southern California, you're probably laughing, probably specifically Florida, because I know down there the ferns grow like weeds, Boston ferns and those type of ferns. Ferns, actually, there are a couple of varieties that grow wonderful up here. I've just never really mastered the art of growing the perennial ones in Ohio, hardiness zone 5B. I've got a couple that I baby that are up in one of my shaded raised bed gardens. It's really beautiful. It's like a painted leaf, and it's been coming back every year. And it was from a grower up in Michigan, I believe Walters, which is probably on the Proven Winner site. You can look it up and get one of those. And I'll have to show that in another time. I'm not quite sure. It's definitely not up yet, where the snow has just melted in the last couple of weeks in the ground. I tried sticking one of my little sharp pokers in just to see how far the ground was still frozen, and it only made it down to about 5 inches. So our ground's still pretty cold, so it's a little early for that, but really exciting to see the Boston ferns come back, and that I was able to grow a few from the seed that are in the bottom of the pot, which is really awesome. So that's what's going on there. Oh, I keep looking at this beautiful herb I have here. I don't think I can lift it. Maybe I can. Oh, I want to be careful. I'll just put the camera on it. This is fun. This one has been looking gorgeous all winter long. I brought it in the autumn. I got a couple of really cool herb plants from a local garden center. And the only thing in here that wasn't from the garden center was this Russian sage. I started from seed, and it's doing great. I actually have 2 of these plants that I had started from seed last spring, and then they were growing out in a raised bed. I just kind of kept it in a little container and mulched them when they were outside, and I was able to bring them in here to enjoy them through the winter. Most of this, especially this tall one that's here, is from the original plant, and I really do need to kind of cut this back. Original, I mean from what I brought in the late autumn. I had in here if you see the little sticks in here, that is from a French tarragon. Did I say sage? I think I said sage. I meant this is a Russian tarragon, and this is French tarragon. That I got at a garden center, and it went crazy in here up until about winter time, and then it kind of started dying back. Well, it did totally die back. The little sticks here are what died. Now this new growth is what came up a few weeks ago as the temperature started to warm up a little bit in the dome here, and the sun's getting closer, so we're getting a lot more sunshine in, and I love it. I'm so glad the French variety of the tarragon came back. It's really yummy. I love putting it in soups and stews. You can put it on your chicken as well. I haven't done that yet. In sauces, I've not tried it in like a sauce yet, except for what I make in my soup. And this flavor is just a really nice flavor. The Russian one's a little more potent, like more, I don't know. It's got flavor, but boy, I'm trying to think how I would describe it. I'm gonna chew on a piece. Yeah, it's like, some people say, I think it's supposed to taste like, it's ringing a bell and I can't, it just doesn't do much for me. But now the French one, here's some new growth in the cool season. Boy, I'm trying to get the right words to describe it. In the soup, I can taste it. It's almost like that. It's not really licoricey, but It's just a sweeter, not super sweet, not like stevia or anything, but you get hints of, yeah, it kind of reminds me of a type of green bean in a little bit, if that makes sense. Just a real nice earthy flavor. I think some people say it's like an anison, which is like a licorice, which I don't taste licorice on it, but it's really good. And I guess I'm really excited about it because I grew it myself. Well, the French one I bought as a little starter plant, but it's coming up like crazy in this container. I'll show you here. It's loving it. And what's happening is it's coming up from the root system. So, all right, now I'm going to go ahead and call it quits for the day. I just wanted to share a little bit with you. I actually have to get back inside. It's starting to rain. I can hear it. It's going to be rainy, which is fine. But I'm hoping these few things that I shared with you today give you an idea of things that you can grow. Now, I know not everyone has a dome or a greenhouse, which you should. I think having your own space to grow in, whether it be like a hydroponic in your house, or if you have a yard, you definitely could have something like, even if you had like a raised bed, you could cover, depending on what zone you are in, you could technically grow year round in it. And I just think that's so important because it's so amazing. It's like the best thing in the world to be able to grow your own food and grow your own herbs, or just grow your own flowers to make you healthy, be happy, you know, things like that. It's priceless. It really is. So my goal with the video today is hopefully I gave you a few ideas of fun things that you can grow. You can grow yourself in, if you have a dome or you have a greenhouse. Super easy. I love sharing these tips and tricks that I've learned over the past 10 years. It's been over 10 years now of growing in specifically this dome that we built ourselves. And all right, well, I gotta get back in the house. Got plants to seeds to start, trees are coming, all kinds of cool stuff. So I want to invite you to be sure to check out my website at brenhaas.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to comment. Let me know you're out there. If you have questions, pop me a question. And in the comment section, because I love answering questions. It gives me great content to make my next video. And all right, stay dry, stay warm. Spring will be here before you know it. See ya.
Don't forget to subscribe, show some love by liking Bren's video and hit the notification button for future updates.